Hey guys, welcome to Planet Mark. As you all know that we announced officially that we are Universal Orlando annual pass holders in last week's vlogs. And you've been giving us loads of questions, which we love, but I thought I'd answer them all in this one video. Like questions like, how much did you personally save with the annual pass? What perks did you and did you not use? And would it be worth it for me? All of these questions alongside loads of tips, tricks and secrets that you didn't know that we got with our time using the Universal Annual Pass. So, get ready, sit back, roll the credits. So there have been some big changes that we didn't even know about until we got the Universal Annual Pass, which you need to know. So if you're looking to go to Universal in the near future, this is definitely a video that you need to watch. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to Planet Mark and hit that bell notification to be told of the next great uploads. We have our Orlando vlogs every Friday because Friday is Florida Friday. So definitely worth sticking around for all of that crazy adventures. So I'm not going to be going through all the benefits because I've already covered that in our previous Universal Annual Pass video, like before we became members. This is going to be more about our personal experience and everything that we'd use and things you probably wouldn't use either way. So I'll start from the beginning. Initially, we just bought our 2-week free park pass explorer tickets from Virgin because we get some really good deals in the UK, and I know how to get some like money off and things like that because I'm just pretty good at that, like I explained in one of our other videos as well if you want to check out how to get 50% off your Virgin holiday. So that's probably the first thing I definitely advise you to do before you don't go over to America and buy your tickets. If you're in the UK or if you're just at home, buy it in advance because that's where you'll always get the cheapest tickets, just in case you change your mind, you're like, no, I actually don't want to do it. Instead of you going to the gates and paying there is super inflated on the gate prices, you're still at least not, trying to save yourself a little bit of money. I mean, America, as much as I love you, your tickets are so expensive. In the UK, we get it so much cheaper. So if you come from the UK, definitely get your tickets. Remember, that's the beauty of this. You can always upgrade, and that's the thing. So if you decide, I'm about like we were, like should we not? I'm glad we definitely decided to do it. But I can understand if you are so at least you've got those tickets. At least you haven't lost out on any money. You've still got some kind of saving with those tickets instead of just buying it at the door. So in our case, we decided to go for the preferred annual pass, which the basic you pretty much got nothing, so don't worry about that. That was, it is cheaper, but it's pretty much worthless. And the premium, the really high end one, is you just get too much that we wouldn't really use. Like we never use valet parking, so that's not something we would really, we could use it at that time, but it's not something. This is really about saving money as opposed to splashing out on more things which you wouldn't get anyway. That's how I look at it. So to upgrade from where normal basic 2 weeks free park explorer tickets with Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure and the awesome Volcano Bay, gotta love that place, it was an extra $175 approximate. So it's not you have to buy the annual pass, as well as you got your tickets and you upgrade that ticket to an annual pass. You get this nice little cool card thing as well. And now this really just becomes a game of catch up, and are you going to save $175 at least to break even? So initially you're going to have to drive into Universal. Well, if you drive, you're going to drive to Universal. If you get the bus, don't worry about this a little bit. So if you're going to drive, you're going to have to pay that $25 for the regular parking, because you can't upgrade and say, well, I've already paid for the day, can I get that money back? No, it doesn't work like that. You go in and then you upgrade, and from then on, then you get free parking if you go for the preferred, which I would definitely say. So everything I'm going to talk about is from the preferred. Personally, my favourite and the best one on the week up. Just one more thing about the preferred annual pass, which is better than like the normal basic, is that there's no blackout days apart from Volcano Bay in July, which is their busiest and hottest season. So if you're planning on going to Volcano Bay, then maybe don't get this. When does the annual pass actually start from? So a few people were asking this question, like does it start from like 1st of January, first time you go, first time you buy the ticket? No, it starts the first time you activate that ticket. So for example, if you want to go on the Monday to Universal, buy the annual pass, maybe not go into the parks, just go on City Walk because you can go and that's completely free. So City Walk, and then you want to come back on the Tuesday. Your ticket, your 12 months will start from that Tuesday. As soon as you tap in the park, So as you enter the park, either Studios, Universal Islands Adventure, or Volcano Bay, that is when your 12 months will begin. And just as like personally, what happened to us is we got some kind of a Christmas bonus. Just, I don't know if they're trying to fill in their quota, they haven't quite met the quota, so they're getting more people to join as annual pass holders. And we got an extra 6 months. So we have 18 months from the first time we used that ticket, 18 months that we are annual pass holders. Unless that is that if you use the payment plan, and that starts, then your 12 months will start from the first date of payment. Whenever the first date of payment is, that's when your ticket will start. So now on to what are some of the perks that we used, some of the perks that gave us the most money, the most best value for money. And it is definitely where you're going to see a lot of your savings is in the food and restaurants and merchandise, things like the t-shirts, whatever, any kind of merchandise or any kind of food, you're going to get the preferred 10% off, unless it is from one of those street vendors. For example, with Bumblebee Man's Tacos, because that's just a store outside. Whereas if you went to Krusty Burger, then you would get the 10% off. And that's 10% off before tax. I guess so confusing with and without tax. So you're paying a little, you're paying less. I'm not sure how much exactly it would be, but remember there's tax, and you're paying, maybe it will come to a little bit less than 10%, because if you add on tax at the end, then you're paying the price of the tax of the new amount. Dope! The next and probably the biggest saving that we made, as you can probably tell at the moment, is the car parking situation. Okay, so initially when we said before in our first Universal Annual Pass video, about before we decided to get it, we said that the parking situation, when we went at the time, it was $20 per time. However, as of sometime in 2018, well definitely as of November 2018, when we went this time, it's gone up to $25 a time. So let's just think about this. If we're playing catch up, $175, all you have to do is go to Universal, just park there 8 times and you've already made your money back. So if maybe that's a bit harder, unless you're incredibly insane people like us, which love Universal and easily go for 8 days on a 2-week vacation there. But it gets even better if you're planning 2 trips out there to Universal. I'm pretty sure you can definitely do 8 times and would therefore make your money back on parking alone. Okay, now let's move on to the things that we didn't use, the bad things, the things which are kind of overhyped, because like if anyone tries to sell it to you, they'll be selling you all these different benefits, and you're not going to use most of them. You're going to use like the money saving ones. But things like the annual pass holder lounge. We were spending enough time in the parks. All we wanted to do is go on the rides, and there's enough places to sit down, like the Coke lounge. It's all space agey and cool and fill up drink and just comfortable, that we didn't feel like we needed to go into the annual pass holder lounge. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be like, people could be saying it's the best thing ever. If you've been in that, let me know in the comments section below. Another perk that we didn't use is the photo pass. We were kind of wondering whether you get the photo pass included, because I kind of forgotten, and you don't get it included, but you do get money off. But there's not that many photo opportunities in Universal. I mean, you get the ones on the rides, and there's a few like meeting characters, but not nearly on the same level as Disney have. And you know, if we get Memory Maker for free with Disney, I kind of thought, you know, at least give this us for free. So no, we didn't bother using that, and I probably wouldn't advise getting it anyway, because there's not that many photos with the characters. So if you are interested in the full list of all the perks, everything you get of all of the annual passes, then check out our other Universal video. Our previous one, Is It Worth It? That one, straight after this video. And now we come on to some of the tips, hints, and little secrets they might not want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So what we did in your party, and what I'd advise you guys to do as well, unless there's loads of people in your party, is just upgrade 1. Because if you just upgrade 1, it's pointless doing 2 because you'll end up not saving nearly as much money. So we just upgraded 1 of our annual passes. That means we only had 1 vehicle, so we only need to save money there on 1 car. It's pointless getting 2. And everyone in your party can use your annual discount. So if I want to get something 10% off, as long as Laura was there, because it was Laura that we upgraded, so as long as she was there, just getting the things like just with me, then we could use the annual pass. Same with food as well. As long as she was with me, then we could get that money off. I suppose it might not work as much if you're splitting up into different factions, or if you've got like 3 different cars, maybe just do it per car is probably what I would advise. But there was this one woman we saw in the Universal shop. She had obviously just gotten loads of stuff for her family because she'd gotten loads of like chocolate frogs, loads of sweets and everything. Well, I hope it was for her family and not just for one very lonely night. But anyway, so after all of this chocolate for her and her family and presents and things like that, she saved over $50 just with her annual pass in that one transaction. And I was like, whoa, somebody likes chocolate. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I mean by everybody can use it as long as that person is buying it or is just there. And finally, we're going to come to and tell you how much we personally saved with the annual pass holder upgrade. So we saved in all of our like times we went there, like parking and all the discounts, got food, merchandise, pretty much everything we got, the 10% off, we saved $209. But wait, because remember, we had to upgrade, pay an extra $175. However, there's still a saving of $30. And this isn't stuff that I was splashing out. This isn't stuff that we wouldn't have bought anyway. This is stuff that we were planning on buying. These weren't less frivolous purchases just to try and save money. Well, because it ended up, you wouldn't be saving money if you did it like that. But no, these are things that we were going to get. So that's kind of the thing. Just do what you're going to do anyway. Just upgrade, and then you'll save money. And that was just with the one trip, the 2 weeks at Universal, and I suppose like split between Universal and SeaWorld, and just doing shopping around and things like that. So the one trip for 2 weeks, just for the 2 of us. And finally we come to the bit which is probably the most relevant if you've already got a ticket and you're wondering whether you should go. And is it worth it for you? Okay, just ask yourselves this. Well, we were just 2 people. So how many people are going in your party? If it's a lot, if you're going to buy a lot, if you're planning on parking there, using the parking facilities, and going more than like, I don't know, a couple of times, buying a lot of stuff, then it is definitely 100% worth it. And like I said, we just went the one time, like the 2 weeks in that 1 year. So if you go twice, you're definitely going to save some money. But that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? I want to know from you. Tell me in the comment section below. Did I get it right? Do you think that I saved enough? Is there any other comments, tips or secrets that you want to know, or any other questions? I would love to hear them. Like I say, I did this because I was getting loads of questions from people, and if you want to tell me in the comment section below, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions about the Universal Annual Pass. But remember, we've also got the other video like telling us before we bought it, just going through all of the benefits, naming all the restaurants and everything that you get with all of the annual passes and prices and just all of that shebang. But remember, before you do, make sure you subscribe to Planet Mark and hit that bell notification to be told of the next great upload. Remember, Florida Fridays. We have our latest Orlando vlogs every single Friday on Planet Mark. It's unmissable, hilarious, and such a great adventure. So come in and join me. So follow us on Twitter at PlanetMarkVlog or Facebook.com/PlanetMarkVlog, or our Disney Instagram at Disney.Dreamer_UK. Like and share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.